Om Shri Aurobindo Mother, open my mind, my heart to your light and love so that I can see the divine in everything. In this enigma of the dusk of God, this slow and strange and easy compromise of limiting nature with a limitless soul, where all must move between an ordained chance and an uncaring blind necessity. Too high the fire spiritual dare not blaze. If once it met the intense original flame, an answering touch might shatter all measures made, and earth sink down with the weight of the infinite. A gaol is this immense material world. Across each road stands armed a stone-eyed law. At every gate the huge dim sentinels pace, a grey tribunal of the ignorance, an inquisition of the priests of night, in judgment sit on the adventurer soul, and the dual tables and the karmic norm restrain the titan in us, and the god pain with its lash, joy with its silver bribe guard the wheels circling immobility. A bond is put on the high climbing mind, a seal on the too large wide open heart. Death stays the journeying discoverer life. Thus is the throne of the inconscient safe, while the tardy coilings of the eons pass, and the animal browses in the sacred fence, and the goldhawk can cross the skies no more, but once stood up and lit the limitless flame. Arraigned by the dark power that hates all bliss, in the dire court where life must pay for joy, sentenced by the mechanic justicer to the afflicting penalty of man's hope, her head she bowed not to stark decree, bearing her helpless heart to destiny's stroke. So bows and must the mind-born will in man, obedient to the statuses fixed of old, admitting without appeal the nether gods. In her superhuman cast its seed, inapt to fold its mighty wings of dream, her spirit refused to hug the common soil, or finding all life's golden meanings dropped, compound with earth struck from the starry list, or quench with black despair the God-given light, accustomed to the eternal and true, her being conscious of its divine founts, asked not from mortal frailty pains relief, passed not with failure, bargain, or compromise. A work she had to do, a word to speak, writing the unfinished story of her soul's soul in thoughts and actions graved in nature's book. She accepted not to close the luminous page, cancel her commerce with eternity, or set a signature of weak assent to the brood balance of the world's exchange. A force in her that toiled since earth was made, accomplishing in life the great world plan, pursuing after death immortal aims, repugnant to admit frustration's barren role, forfeit the meaning of her birth and time, obey the government of the casual fact, or yield her high destiny up to passing chance. In her self she found her high recourse. She matched with iron law her sovereign right. Her single will opposed the cosmic rule to stay the wheels of doom. This greatness rose.